You're our first customer.
It's been a long time coming for Cousins Maine Lobster San Antonio owners Neil Werner and Todd Knief.
We want to spread the lobster love.
Lobster love, baby.
Giving it to us.
Lobster love. That's what I'm talking about.
Werner started the CML family in Houston as a franchisee. Knief traded in his professional career for the franchise after watching cousins Jimmy and Saban's success on ABC's Beyond the Tank.
$55,000 for 15%.
Barbara, welcome to the family.
During the Cousins' original pitch on Shark Tank, Barbara Corcoran took the bait and the Cousins on a national media tour. From there, franchises have popped up across the country.
It's the lobster. I mean, it's quality of product. You can't get it anywhere else, especially here in Texas.
Most of the truck's products come directly from Maine.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's something people on the East Coast have been enjoying for years.
It was hot, it was fresh, it was tender, and it was made with love.
Okay, so you're telling me that you're not into lobster on a bun. Well, there's plenty of other options here, such as lobster-covered tater tots and even some delicious lobster tacos. Although they're new to the Alamo City, Cousins Maine Lobster is continuing to grow. A second truck should be rolling around town this fall. Pilar Arias, KSAT 12 News.
Buc-ee's, welcome to Bernie.
A longtime favorite of Texas road trippers is setting up shop in a city just northwest of San Antonio.
This will be huge in the dividends that it will pay in our community for years and years to come.
The Bernie-Kendall County Economic Development Corporation, City of Bernie, and Kendall County commissioners announced the passage of an incentive plan for the company, founded by Beaver Alpin, that includes a 1-cent sales tax sharing agreement for 20 years.
Bernie's ideal for us. It has the interstate. It has the community. It has the employment base. We need a lot of employees.
This is a 25-acre plot of land I'm told will be the future home to Buc-ee's on the southern end of Bernie. Once open, the Family Center will provide 170 jobs. But not everyone supports the addition of a travel center so large it will include 90 gas pumps and up to 4 pad sites for other businesses. Brenda Thompson moved to Bernie 4 years ago to get away from the hustle and bustle in Austin.
I'm shocked. I can't believe there's going to be a Buc-ee's in a town the size of Bernie.
Thompson and others in a Facebook group called Bernie Area Informed Citizens say they don't like the growth in what used to be a small town. Even the mayor's heard some of the opposition.
For some, yes, Bernie may be gone forever. For the majority, though, there is not only the old Bernie here, but there is the new Bernie here, and we've put them together to form what we have.
Pilar Arias, KSAT 12 News. It was a busy morning getting ready, and then the cats came out one by one. Animal cruelty investigator Manuel Flores explains the situation inside the home.
Furniture, trash, feces, cluttered pathways at some point, so it makes it a little difficult to move around.
San Antonio Animal Care Services received an anonymous tip about the house. Turns out the cats were living amongst dangerously high ammonia levels.
I think this is one of those situations where the person perhaps got a little overwhelmed with the number of cats that they had, and eventually it just kind of pushed them out of their own home.
Someone, however, continued to provide food and water to the animals. Men working on the home next door felt something was off, but were shocked to hear the news.
We just noticed that there was always like this foul odor just right here in this edge of the house, and we couldn't figure out what it was.
Until ACS completes their investigation, they won't say whether the home or cat owner will face any charges. Now, San Antonio City ordinance only allows people to have 8 pets, and they say if you suspect something like this happening in or around your neighborhood, to call 311. Pilar Arias, KSAT 12 News.
$143.
That's how much Dora Tijerina has been patiently waiting for from University Hospital. She didn't like her experience at the medical facility, but it has nothing to do with the care her son received, rather a billing issue.
I have been calling since December for my refund.
The mother did what a lot of people do for medical bills. She set up smaller weekly payments through her bank's online bill pay. But when she realized she continued to pay after the balance was paid in full,
I have called at least 10, 15 times. I'm giving different excuses. I've even been told that the refund was mailed to me on 2 occasions.
She's tired of the runaround and says the money she's waiting for could be used to buy her family groceries for a week.
I am extremely frustrated, because we all know when you owe somebody money, a hospital, a business, they are relentless, and if you don't pay in a timely manner, you're sent to collections.
Tijerina wants to know why she was the one that noticed the overpayment while the hospital kept collecting. She hopes others keep close tabs on their finances so they don't end up in a similar situation. Pilar Arias, KSAT 12 News. Bradley Dehart taught for more than 20 years. the majority of them at the International School of the Americas.
I guarantee you every student who has Brad will never forget him.
His colleague and bandmate Ryan Sprott describes him as unique and inspiring.
One of his many mantras was, let's do this. And you could throw anything out to him and he'd be like, let's do it. Let's just go ahead and go for it.
Police say DeHart's 1994 Honda Accord station wagon was speeding in the right lane of the 1200 block of the Northeast Loop 410 access road when he lost control turning onto Nacogdoches Road. His car struck a signal light pole and he died shortly after arriving at University Hospital. Since today is a school holiday, NEISD's crisis intervention team is preparing to console those students who return tomorrow.
He taught 9th graders currently this year. He taught the current 10th graders last year. So those are the students who are most recently impacted by his presence and his work.
People who knew DeHart aren't surprised by the overwhelming support the community's providing.
I think that his spirit is super evident in what's happening right now.
Fundraising efforts are already underway to help DeHart's family. He left behind a wife and 3 young sons. People are being asked to check ISA's website throughout the week for the latest, most accurate information. Steve?